What I'm showing you right now in the June garden is really actually something that's outside of my yard. It's a tract of land that belongs to the city, and it was pretty well just mud. I decided a couple of years ago that I was going to start transplanting stuff into this area to make it more green in summer and more attractive. So what you see is just stuff that I spontaneously took out somewhere, put in here. And of course I've got the bishop's goutweed, but I've also got buttercups. And buttercups, you may know, just spread like crazy. They are so hardy and so aggressive. So if you're looking to cover some land, buttercups are a pretty good choice and a very festive look. I'm showing you the fence really that surrounds my yard, and what you can see are the vines that are growing up to cover that fence. And I would say in a couple of weeks I'll have a beautiful complete privacy barrier, and my yard will be completely private as a result of those vines growing up the fence. Well, I'm just going to walk up the little walkway and push open the gate and proceed into the yard. I gave an interesting tour of my yard in the May video, so I won't do all the different sections, but we'll take a walk across the back garden because there's a series of nice things happening. First of all, there's several of these beautiful columbine. You get a look at those. They're just beautiful. The burgundy and white columbines, and then we've got some anemones which bloom very, very generously at this time. We hit another type of columbine here, which is a lower growing columbine, burgundy and no white. And then here we're progressing to some more anemones, beautiful white. They're kind of poppy anemones. As we progress across the back, I've got another big bunch of these columbines in white and burgundy. You can see the corner with the arch. There we go. And we're going to head over now past the yellow star flowers, which will really come into a spectacular blooming in about a week or two. Right now they're just beginning to fill the stalks at the top of the flowers with these hundreds of yellow stars. Now, next to the yellow stars, here's the event. It's really the peonies. This is June. It's the 14th of June, and there's been an abundance of beautiful peony blooms. This one right here is of the variety of the very sturdy stalks, like this one and this one. These stalks are so strong that even when the peonies are rained on, they don't bend over, so they're wonderful. Unlike this pink one here, which is the older kind, where it will bend over when we get rain. And we did get some rain about a week and a half ago, so I had to completely cut many peonies and bring them in as cut flowers. Now over here we've got, I think, first prize for peonies. This is what's called the sorbet peony, and it's a mixture of pink and white, and just such an interesting, intricate design. So there's your sorbet peonies, and here right next to the sorbet peonies are the Gay Paris peony, which is another very interesting design of a flower with the kind of pink magenta outer petals and then the beautiful white centers. If we go now to the porch garden, and we can do a close-up so that we can capture this beautiful iris, behind which is quite a spectacular Asiatic lily, iris, another Asiatic lily there with lots of buds. As we progress to the patio garden, there you can see the bachelor buttons, which are really abundant right now in the patio garden, but also in the patio garden we've got these Roseanne geraniums, which are just like really abundant. So there's a shot of the patio garden with its Roseanne geraniums and its bachelor buttons. And we'll go across the patio garden. I'm zooming out here to try to give you an idea of what that looks like as a whole. Well, a neighbor has started to play some music. So there's the patio garden, bachelor buttons, Roseanne geraniums. Now we'll just progress over here to what is another spectacular moment, which is there's a set of peonies here which are, of equal interest and beauty to the ones on the right bank. These ones have a little bit of yellow in them. As I shoot across this left bank peony garden, you can see there's a lot there, but I've also cut a lot. One thing I do want to include, one thing I want to be sure to include, is this beautiful grouping here of pink peonies and buds. It's just quite exquisite. So if I give you a shot of the peony garden going all the way down, there you see it. So from the peony garden, I'll walk past the lattice garden where there's a great big hollyhock here, and we'll proceed to get a little glimpse of where I have my Buddha right now, which is in front of the flower pot of double geraniums. And you might ask, well, do I use my porch? Well, I have a glider, I have a table and a couple of chairs, and I eat a lot of meals out here. I'd like to finish the whole video with this shot of this water fountain, which the sound of the falling water is truly calming, relaxing, meditative.